Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out Lottie London for the very first time. I have never tried this brand, and this is actually in collaboration with Lailaloves, who I have came across on social media multiple times. She's really gorgeous, and I'm really excited to get to try out this collaboration with Lottie London and Lailaloves. So I'm going to show you guys everything that's a part of the collection, and I'm also going to take you on a step-by-step tutorial on how I achieved this super simple look. This is beginner friendly. You guys can achieve it super easy. Didn't take much time. So if you guys are interested, then go ahead and keep on watching.
No, I'd rather be waking up with you, set up alone in your room, slept with the light on, waiting up for you. I don't wanna be.
Okay, so the very first product that we have here is a highlighter. This one is actually in the colored glazed donut, and this is what it looks like. You open it up. Let me show you guys a little swatch of what it appears like on the skin. It's a really pretty champagne highlighter, as you guys can see. I didn't want to apply it too dramatically on my face. Like, I do like highlighters, but at the same time, I'm kind of easing away from, you know, like, you guys can see all of the texture that I currently have, and that's why I just didn't really want to, you know, go overboard with the highlighters. So I just kind of like diffuse it a little bit with a beauty sponge like that. And then let's move on to a couple of the other products that are a part of the collection. We have two lip balms. They look like this. As you guys can see, they're glitter, and they're kind of like, they're very unique. Okay, let me read up on this. The little pamphlet that I have here on these lip balms, it says, with a shade shifting formulation that instantly adjusts to the pH levels of your palette. These are super soft, melting into the lips with just a hint of cover, formulated with some major lip loving ingredients and infused with glitter. The balms prep the lips for a kissable, hydrated pout with a hint of glossy shine. And they're available in two shades. These are both of the shades that are available. I haven't tried. And then there's an airplane. God bless my temper. I have not had any energy when it comes to filming at night for some reason. I usually am more excited to film at night, but lately I've just been kind of wanting to go to sleep early or just relaxing at night because of my long days with my kids. Anyway, this is not about me venting today. So even if I swatch these, you guys will not really get an idea of, well, kind of. This one has like a really nice rosy tint to it. Or maybe that's just because I put this over my lip liner. But here we are. This one is in the color Eek. This one here is in the color I'm Blushing. And I did apply this on my lips today, but it just didn't add the intensity I was looking for. So I just applied my liquid lipstick over it. Here we have the color Pucker Up, and this is like the golden glittery one. Let me see if we can pick up on anything with this one. I haven't tried this one, so yeah, you can kind of see it. That's what these are looking like. Really cute. I like that they have like a slight tint to it because, I don't know, sometimes when I'm doing my skincare videos or when I'm just not wearing any makeup, I do like having a little bit of a flush of color on my lips. And yeah. We also have two glitter liners, and when I looked at these, I was really excited. I thought they were going to be actual like liquid liners, but they're not. Like, the applicator looks like this. It's kind of thick, so you're not able to actually create a nice like wing or anything like that, or graphic liner with it. So that's why I didn't even want to open this other one. I'm just going to toss this in a giveaway pile. But they are really, this one is at least a really pretty shade. I'm going to show you guys what this one looks like swatched. It's like really nice and glittery. I almost feel like this is a nice eyeshadow topper, or you can just apply it all over your lid for like a glittery finish. This one is in the color Rich. There are two eyeshadow palettes a part of this collection. I did receive both, but unfortunately my eyeshadow palettes arrived broken the first time, so then I messaged them and let them know that they both arrived broken. The second time I received them, one of them arrived okay, but the other one is still broken. Here's a broken one. I can't use that, obviously, so I'm just going to be sharing with you guys one of the palettes. The palettes I'm going to be, The palette I'm going to be using for today's look is called Fantasy. Both palettes look exactly the same. They just are named different. This is what this one looks like. It's a warm tone palette. We have only one matte here and the rest are shimmers. These are more buttery finishes. And then these are like a matte shimmer finish. So I did try to use as many as I could for today's look, but I wanted to keep it really simple. And since we only have one matte, I feel like we're very limited on the looks that we can do. Unless you're into doing like one color all over your eye, then you can definitely find multiple ways to use this palette, but I personally do like to use multiple shades to create my looks. But anyway, if you guys would like to see me do a little step-by-step tutorial on how I achieved today's really simple glam, then go ahead and keep on watching. So this eyeshadow palette that's called Fantasy actually has the eyeshadow names in the back of the palette. The color I'm going to be using as my transition shade is going to be called Jessica Rabbit. I'm applying this all over the eye, and I'm gonna start to build up on it because as I was blending it did start to lose its pigment, but it's definitely buildable, so just keep blending, girl. We are also going to take this up to the brow bone and also kind of wing it out. I'm gonna be taking this gold bronzy color called Desire. I'm applying this to highlight my brow bone. If you do apply too much, don't be afraid to get back in there with the color Jessica Rabbit, which is the orangey color, and just get back in there and cover up some of that shimmer that you applied at your brow bone. Now I'm taking the color Treasure. I'm applying this to the beginning part of my eyelid, and I decided to go in with a brush because I really wanted to round it off to the shape of my eye. Normally, I would use this type of formula of eyeshadow with my finger because I feel like the pigment applies best with your finger. But like I said, I really wanted to create that shape of my eye socket. The way that these eyeshadows are named in the back is kind of strange. I'm not sure if I'm using the correct names for the eyeshadows that I'm telling you guys. It's a little confusing on the back because it's not aligned properly. So I guess I'm taking this color here called Purple Rain, and I'm applying this right next to the previous shade that I used on my eyelid, which was Treasure, I think. Well, I'm just going to tell you guys which color. I'm not going to name them anymore because I think I'm saying it incorrectly. Anyway, I'm applying this right next to the other one and just blending it in to each other as best as possible. So now I would assume that the brown one is called Chocolate, but the layout is just confusing. Anyway, I'm taking the brown shade, the darkest shade from the palette, and I'm applying it at the outer corner of the eye. As you guys can see, I'm not really seeing it very much. It's not as intense as it appears on the eyeshadow palette. So I tried to continue to build up on it, but wasn't working. So I guess I'm just going to be applying some mascara now. I'm using my favorite mascara by Grande Cosmetics. This is the Grande Drama Intense Thickening Mascara. This also contains castor oil, which promotes your eyelash growth. I'm applying it to the top and bottom lashes. And then next, I'm taking my liquid liner from Wet n Wild. I'm just applying it at the very top of my eyelashes, just so that when I apply my strip lashes, you're not able to see the eyeshadow underneath the lashes. I don't know if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. These eyelashes that I'm putting on right now are going to be one of my newest launch in January. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be launching any lashes until the month of January. I was not expecting to sell out on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I can't believe it, but I'm so grateful. But anyway, these lashes will be launching in January, so stay tuned. I'm using the I'm Blushing Lip Balm. As you guys can see, it does have a small tint to it, but I was not happy with how it looked just with this balm. So I went over with my Wet n Wild Rebel Rose liquid lipstick. And then here you guys see me applying the Glazed Donut highlighter, which I tried to diffuse it as best as possible because it was just emphasizing my texture and I was not about that life. But anyway, this is what it looks like on my skin. I also really love applying highlighter at the bridge of my nose because it just looks great in pictures, and that's the only reason I do it. Alright guys, and that wraps it up for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this little step-by-step tutorial on how I achieved today's makeup look. I wanted to share with you guys my thoughts in regards to these products here. Honestly, the eyeshadow palette did kind of, like, this shadow right here is not super pigmented. I mean, it looks really pretty, blended out and everything, but I did have to build up on this eyeshadow quite a bit. The shimmer shadows are gorgeous. I really, really like how buttery they are. I did try out this eyeshadow here at the outer corner just to deepen up the look, and this color does not appear on the eyes as it looks in the palette. It's not pigmented whatsoever, so that was kind of like a letdown because I was really looking forward to deepening up the outer edge and kind of going from a day to night look. So I wasn't able to achieve that. It does have a nice mirror, cute palette, cute shimmers, but I don't see myself using this very much. I wasn't able to try this palette out because it was broken. Like, all of the shimmers are in here are completely broken. I mean, the mattes are, they're in good condition, but I guess I can do like a little DIY on how I can, where I fix broken eyeshadows. So I think I'm going to have to do that for another video. As far as the glitter liners, they're not what I was expecting. And I don't see myself getting a lot of use out of this. I have a lot of ColourPop Super Shock shadows that I can use to kind of achieve something similar. This one, as you continue to apply it, it does kind of become a little bit opaque. Like, it's not, I don't know. I guess I have to actually try it on my eyes. I didn't try it in today's look, so I'm going to continue playing around with this. I didn't try the other color out. Like I mentioned to you guys, I really did like these lip balms. I love how they are hydrating, and they are also, they have like a little tint to add to your lips. So I really like that. I love lip balms so much. I'm obsessed with them. This highlighter here, when you swatch it, it's very buttery, really nice. But when you apply it, I feel like it might be a little too powdery. I just don't like the formula of it very much. I don't know, maybe it's just because my skin is going through it right now. Like, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I appreciate your time. Let me know what you guys think about this collection down below in the comments, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!